Hey everyone, so we're going to be going over the new traversal event for the onsen, I guess, event sort of thing. Also, I like the background, looks good. Yeah, so we're going to be going over it. It's really short this time around. Obviously, it's not a two-parter like other big celebrations, just a normal standard one. We have the fragment stages. I did do everything, but I didn't want to wait until tomorrow. I just wanted to get the video out. So unfortunately, I had no gameplay for the dungeons or like the stages, but I do have this one where we can farm and rotate it off, as well as the memory. That's going to be its own video, as always, because it requires a lot of detail. And then yeah, so taking a look at it, it's normal event. We have the gems, the fragments for ascending memories, as well as 20 tickets for Shion herself, so that's pretty good. We have the stages, and then they also have the necklaces, which I believe those are the ones for only subjugation events. So I guess they also drop here. I guess they just drop in general events. But yeah, you have the 20 tickets and then some more steps after that. Overall, pretty good. The memory picture itself looks really cute. I like it. Then we have the other farmable stage that gives you the gold coin that gives you a chance of all of these. I'm trying to get my third one now for the 500 gems. Then you have some other stuff you could buy. Obviously, you want to buy all the hammer stuff. We're going to do that real quick. Try and buy the top ones first, because those are cheaper. The lower you go in the shop, the more expensive they get. So you definitely want to buy the ones for 75 each. That is going to be, at least I think they're 75. Or is that just like the max? It's 100 each. But yeah, that's going to be like your best bet. So yeah, go ahead and buy those. And yeah, getting into the actual stages themselves, you're going to be fighting Shion and Amelia. It's a pretty easy fight, not going to lie. I used this team, which, not this team, this is a bonus team. This team, which is pretty good. They like to change your units into, I think it was green. I think so. And then, so I can't remember the strategy. Let's watch real quick. I know they like changing your units, and so yeah, let's talk about the team real quick. Obviously, Super Trees, they turn your units into purple, and they just like hard carry, so that's pretty nice. They do like to change the typings of your units. So the thing is, I brought Krush because she likes giving green units in Corporal, and I think the goal was to have them turn units into green, and then like it would be the incorporeal. But yeah, so I'm just gonna let it auto. Krush gives a lot of good buffs on Transcendence. Oniram is just amazing. For damage, she's got nice solid AoEs. The real trick of this team was to not have Krush die. She was a bad pick for this team specifically, but I know she works really good for the event in general. But yeah, she's not the best here. It's gonna be really laggy just because that's how this game is. It's not the most optimized. I could try taking it off 2.5. Yeah, there you go. It's not as bad. It's so slow though. I can't stand it. I'd rather it just be laggy. But yeah, like I kind of just let it do its thing. The goal is to just keep everyone purple as long as you can, and then just AoE down. The debuffs they can take are pretty plentiful, so like you can be like really generous with your debuffs. Like overall, it's just not a hard event, like at all. There's not really much you need to worry about. They do color change, but we haven't even seen that here. When I did it manually, oh yeah, so there's the color change, and then that's where the Krush would come in handy. But then I had Subatrice kind of working against that because she would just turn everyone purple, so it was like kind of useless. But also, what made Krush here bad was that she can't be turned purple. I don't know if I can't remember if it's part of a passive. Obviously, it has to be because she can't turn purple. She's like immune to it. So that just made her like a sitting duck, and that was like the one thing. Like if you're gonna run this team, just take off Swimsuit Krush. But Swimsuit Krush can work on different teams. Obviously, like if you're running a full green team, or you have units that turn green, and you don't have any units that can change color types of your own team. That's where Krush would come in handy. But yeah, she was just a bad pick for this team specifically overall. But otherwise, the team was pretty good. The event wasn't too bad. Super Tree's hard carries with the buffs. But if you do have that Transcendence Krush, she's not bad. She gives some pretty solid buffs. And then the debuffs, again, if you have anyone that could just debuff, they take a lot of debuffs. I don't know if I have collapse on this team. I don't know if Super Trees has that. It doesn't look like they take collapse, so that's like a little downside. But again, like they have damage down, they have buff seal, they have attack down, they have crit down. Like I don't know about attack down, but I know I saw crit down in that fight. So yeah, it's like relatively easy. And yeah, so that's where you're gonna want to farm the gold coin. Again, really bad rates, but to each their own. If you want to go for it, go for it. I do wish I can show the memory, the fragments that they have. I'm kind of irritated that they don't even at least let you look at the stage, but it is what it is. Then we have the missions for hitting certain milestones when it comes to points. Also, they have a lot of dailies. Dailies are good. Pretty much with every event nowadays, they have dailies, so that's like really good. The best part about it is the fact that they give stamina. I believe it's this one and this one. And then they also have the Lilac memories, so she's either going to be a featured bonus for this event before it goes away, or she's going to get her own event right after. So then we have, let's see the story. Yeah, here are the missions. We're starting from right here. Just some fragments, and then the actual. Dude, this is so many points. Like, it's so insane. You have to have an insane amount of fucking stamina. That's not even the end point. You have to have some insane amount of stamina saved up. You get the memory pretty early on. I think that's just from like completing everything. There's nothing special. Yeah, it's just a bunch of gems and fragments. Obviously not the worst. I want to see what the memory looks like. I'm pretty interested to see, because that really depends and determines the worth of the event low-key. Alright, let's grab all these. And yeah, that's going to do it for the video. You have 2 more weeks for this, so I'm assuming Lilac is going to come out before then. Obviously, she's like plastered everywhere. I'm assuming we're going to get either her info or her animation tonight, because we do have Transcendent Mimi coming out, so that's pretty cool. I'm really excited for her, honestly. I do have my stuff ready for her. I do want to actually transcend Anastasia as well. I don't want to be behind Transcendence. I have a lot of them that I need to do, and I really want to do the ones that come out first, just so I can be on top of the ball. So I really need to actually get some more fragments. I think I'm waiting on like the PvP shop. Is that where you get them from? But yeah, I'm like a 100 away, and then I have the earrings that I need to do, but I can just buy those at any time. I just like don't buy them ahead of time. And yeah, so I'm gonna do it for the video. Good luck on beating the stages. They're again fairly easily. They take a lot of debuffs. It's pretty generous. That farming stage is pretty much the same exact stage as the last tier that you get for daily completions. Again, you can complete every single one of these 5 times a day, and then I believe the fragment ones are 3 times a day. Yeah, but that's gonna do it for the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.